Breaking news, Omaha Police have announced plans to escort fallen U.S. Army Master Sgt. Noah Tietjens. OPD says his body will arrive at Eppley Airfield tomorrow at 1 p.m. A procession will follow to Forest Lawn Cemetery. The route will start at Lindbergh Drive and Stores Expressway and travel north along 56th Street until the arrival at the cemetery. The public is encouraged to show their support along the route, but to be mindful of traffic laws.